You know the guy who said that money can't buy happiness? Well, I'd be willing to bet that he never had to sit at home, flat broke, and staring at the four walls, while everyone around him took expensive beach vacations, ate in fine restaurants, and tooled around in luxury cars. If he had, he'd have understood that money and happiness actually go hand in hand. But you understand that. Before we continue, I'd like to apologize if my voice is not like the voices you often heard in the movies or TV commercials. I'm just a regular guy from a regular neighborhood. Nothing special about me, except that I own several houses. 11 houses, to be exact, all across the U.S. If I sound like bragging, well, yes, a bit. Now, how would you like to quit your job forever while still making more money in a week than you used to make in 6 months? Imagine being able to walk into any house you want and buy it outright, knowing the cash is right there in your bank account. Imagine walking into any car dealership, picking out the most expensive car on the lot, and driving it home that day because you can pay cash for it without batting an eye. The powerful secret you're about to discover in the next few minutes is your ticket to begin living the life you've always wanted, the life you should be living. Your ticket to literally forcing your bank account to swell with hundreds or even thousands of dollars each and every day, no matter where you're coming from and no matter what your starting point is today. You've not found the financial riches online that you've been promised because of false gurus who are only interested in lining their own pockets. You've been taken, and you're not alone. For me, if people cry as they talk about their financial problems, if people ask for a way out of the mess they're in, but some guru takes advantage of their lack of knowledge, it is not entertaining. Over the next few minutes, you'll be excited to learn that not only am I not a false guru, I'm not any type of guru. I'm an average guy, just like you. Except that 18 months ago, I stumbled onto a tremendous opportunity that changed my life forever. The same opportunity I'm going to tell you about today, in this short video. In just a few minutes, if you have what it takes, you'll be given an opportunity to join a very private club, to join an exclusive group of select individuals who have the balls to step up and completely change their lives forever. But before we travel down this road any farther, I want to make perfectly clear to you that I am not here to sell you anything. So put your money and credit cards away, as this is completely free. Coming from a childhood where our family was not financially secure, which later ended up to be the breakup of our family and health problems for some in our family, I know what it feels like to be in that financial hellhole. So, screw the false hype. I am not here to sell you anything, so you can put your credit cards safe in your wallet. In fact, you couldn't give me your money if you tried. You'll be excited to know that you won't find an add to cart or buy button anywhere on this website. Not now, not ever. I don't want your money, but I do need your assistance. I will explain in just a minute. First, there are a few things you need to know about me and who I am, because only then will you fully grasp how this amazingly powerful software can work for anyone, especially you. It's very personal, and this isn't easy for me to do, but it's the only way I can really share with you just how powerfully life-changing this opportunity really is. My name is Stephen Gilbert. This is me with my wife and 2 kids. You see, I wasn't always a self-assured, confident millionaire. In fact, just a few years ago, I was living 2 completely different lives. Picture a guy who, from the outside, looks like he's got it all together. A high-paying job as a petroleum engineer, a beautiful wife that is also a stay-at-home mom, and 2 beautiful children. He's also a well-known figure in the community, has a beautiful home in a great area, wonderful friends, and a never-ending social life. You would think he would be the happiest, most content guy on the planet. Now take this same guy and put him on Lexapro and Prozac, 2 of the strongest drugs that money can buy for his soul-crushing anxiety and depression. Make him work 24-hour shifts for years with terrible mood swings due to job stress and horribly erratic sleep schedule. Let's also force this guy into an early medical retirement due to ruptured discs in his back when he fell through the floor of a burning oil rig and with prescribed narcotics being the only way he can function throughout the day. Let's also turn his prescribed OxyContin and Vicodin into an addiction that forces his already potent mood swings to become even more unpredictable and violent. Now, give him more than $65,000 in debt, a wife that threatens to leave him almost daily, and 2 beautiful children that don't want to be around their own father, because he walks around in a drug-induced coma most days. That guy was me just 2 years ago. I thought I was doing good. I had my dream job before the accident. Sure, I had to work overtime to live the lifestyle we wanted, but I was always raised to work hard, do right by your family, and the rest would take care of itself. Well, it didn't. It didn't take care of me or anyone else I loved. Then, one beautiful sunny afternoon, it all changed. I always had this one good friend, Mike. He was self-employed, but he didn't work 80 to 90-hour weeks at a restaurant, construction business, or any of that nonsense. In fact, it seemed that he never really worked at all. He never mentioned having to work. His schedule was always free. He took his family on vacations all different times of the year. Nobody really knew what he did for money. All anyone really ever knew was that he lived in one of the biggest houses in town, had more cars than most people have TVs, and was always offering to buy lunch, dinner, drinks, you name it. He had, by all accounts, an endless supply of money. He never liked to talk about where the money came from. So one day, I invited him for lunch after one of my physical therapy sessions, and I cornered him. And I begged him to tell me what his secret was, where this endless supply of money came from, because I had to know. He said, "Stephen, you wouldn't believe me if I told you." He was right. What he proceeded to tell me was quite simply astounding. He told me about his chance meeting with a small group of smarter-than-smart MIT grads. He told me about Jeff and Beijing, who are absolute geniuses with astoundingly complex numbers and theoretical math. There was also Richard and Amrit, who many people call the Einsteins of open-source coding. He told me how these guys had been working tirelessly on a super-secret software project, one that was about to take the world by storm. They had perfected a software program that could pick out the most favorable trades on the Forex market and snipe them. Exactly the right trades at exactly the right time for the most profit. Mike proceeded to tell me how these guys were making a killing in the Forex markets. Millionaires by their mid-20s, always jet-setting around the world with more money than most A-list Wall Street brokers. Then he said something that completely caught me off guard. They dumped their magic software and started over, making millions of dollars per year, and these guys, they found something better, Mike said. Okay, stop. What could possibly be better than the Forex market they were already killing? Mike hesitated for a second and said, binary options. What is binary options? I asked with what must have been a completely blank look on my face. It's simple, Mike told me. Binary options is simply the option of calculating whether the asset you choose will have a lower or higher value at the time of expiration. That's it. It's astonishingly simple. So Jeff, Beijing, Richard, and Amrit developed a new, even more sophisticated piece of software for the binary options markets. They call it DailyTrader Club. With this stunning new piece of software, making money had become amazingly easy. To them, the Forex markets had become a run-down, beat-up grocery-getter station wagon, while their new software program, DailyTrader Club, was the 800-horsepower, 210-miles-per-hour Ferrari of the binary options markets. Instead of making mere millions per year, they were now making tens of millions every year, Mike told me with a gleam in his eyes. Then Mike told me the secret to his success. Stephen, when DailyTrader Club was released a few years ago, I was lucky enough to be one of the first ones inside. I got in on the beta testing for the program, and I've never looked back. My first $100,000 in 8 weeks, Mike told me. It took a minute for my simple mind to process what I'd just been told. I looked at this man, the man I thought was one of my best friends, with anger growing in my eyes and my face getting red. A secret as amazingly simple and powerful as this, and you're just telling me now? I said angrily. You've watched me struggle for how long? I said. You watched my health and my family deteriorate. You were one of the first people to know about my near-death experience. So if you had something this simple and this powerful, why the hell didn't you tell me earlier? I was really angry now, but Mike stayed calm. He leaned over closer to me and said, Stephen, if I had told you earlier, you wouldn't have listened. You would have blown me off and missed out on this amazing opportunity forever. You needed to try it your way first. You needed to stress and struggle to realize blood, sweat, and tears and working hard doesn't always cut it. That works for some, but not many. I needed you to get to the point you're at now. I needed you to come to me for the information, to seek it out. Because now, you're ready to listen and learn. Now, you're ready to do what works because you've tried everything else. I understand what Mike was talking about. You see, you have to get to the point where you are no longer willing to put up with it, and so are willing to do whatever it takes to change your life. Now, let's get back to how I can help you today. I will give you full access to the DailyTrader Club software, right here, right now. I will help you get set up with the most profitable automatic trading program in the market. And, just to be clear, there is no experience required whatsoever. You don't have to have any computer experience for this to work, and you certainly don't have to know anything about the internet. But, in order to grow your own money tree, you have to do it right. And do it right from the very beginning. You need to have a fertile ground for planting and the secret seed to make that money tree grow. You and your investment account act as the fertile ground, and the magic seed is DailyTrader Club. DailyTrader Club is the first self-updating real money trading robot that is proven to be very profitable in every market condition. I'm telling you, this is the best auto trading software ever created. While most traders make their wins through random luck, you can enjoy making money in your sleep as there's no luck involved here. Because of the billions upon billions of trades analyzed every day, DailyTrader Club goes out and snipes the very best trades for you. Even if you failed at trading before, or you're just an average Joe who's never traded so much as a baseball card in your life, it doesn't matter. No matter your history and no matter your background, you're about to become a certified winner. How? Unlike gambling or most trading systems that designed to trick you into playing for the lights, bells, and whistles, this simple platform exponentially magnifies your win ratio. With a faster brain than every member of the human race combined, it can go out, analyze trades, and tell you where to invest your money to win, get this, up to 87% of the time. Let that sink in for a moment. 87%. While most programs require you to click a ton of buttons, jump through hoops, and do some kind of exotic money rain dance, DailyTrader Club is literally quite boring. In fact, all you need to do to activate the program is upload your initial investment deposit to your trading platform and then watch the magic happen. Let me repeat that. To activate DailyTrader Club software, you simply upload your initial trading investment to your 100% secure and simple-to-use trading platform. You click a button and go for a walk. You come back to discover that your ridiculously low $250 investment, far lower than most trading platforms allow, by the way, has transformed to suddenly look like this, or maybe this, or maybe even this. All because DailyTrader Club went out when you weren't even paying attention, sniped the best trade indexes and currencies, and made you hundreds or thousands of dollars per trade, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And of course, you can withdraw your winnings at any time to spend as you please. No questions asked. So what's the catch? I have two conditions. One, you cannot share your private download link to anyone, not even to your friends and family. DailyTrader Club software is not designed for millions of people to use. It would crash instantly. And worse, it would alert the big boys to come down and seize the system by force. And believe me, that is the last thing you want to happen. Our programmers explicitly told me that the maximum limit is 55 users, and that is it. Now, since I intend to keep making money, I don't want to argue with them. And two, after using DailyTrader Club, after you make your first profit with it, you must share your experience with me. You can write me an email, record a video of you explaining the entire process, or better yet, show your results to me. It's up to you how and when, but you must share your experience with me. You see, I'm trying to do what I can to educate those around me to take their financial situations into their own hands and help themselves with simple concepts and strategies that nobody has really taught us. Your success story can help provide inspiration and motivation to others who are struggling to achieve a similar goal. By now, you know I've been successful, and the average folks like you in our closed alpha testing proved to be 100% successful. However, like every opportunity out there, only the smart few will take action. So while we've been beta testing this amazing software, they've asked me to quietly get this out to average folks like you who might be interested in making money hand over fist. So the challenge to you is this. You only have a short time to decide. Because this is the final phase of our pre-launch beta testing, we're only allowing in those eager folks who are ready to take action to improve their lives 1,000-fold. We've opened this up for only 48 short hours. And this isn't 48 hours from the time you see this video. I mean 48 hours period. Depending on when you find this page, you could have hours to decide, or you might have just mere minutes. When that countdown clock strikes 0, the last chance to get this amazing software for free will be gone, forever. I assume you are here because you want your money to work for you, right? By allowing DailyTrader Club to transform your low deposit into hundreds or even thousands of dollars day after day after day, you will no longer need to work for money. Money will work for you. Sign up right now.